Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart with Test Driven TV. If you watched our last video on the 2023 Ford Maverick, you might remember that I said, hear me now, believe me later, but this thing will sell out. You must order it now. Well, guess what? It sold out in 1 week. Yeah, so we're going to talk about what that means, why it happened, and if you've ordered or you still want one, what needs to be done going forward. The 2023 Ford Maverick Build and Price app went live on the Ford website this week, allowing customers to see and experience it with all the various build options and pricing. While all that's well and good, it's almost a moot point as the compact truck is already sold out for the 2023 model year. Order blanks opened on September 15th and just 7 days later on the 21st were shut down. Ford has said that some 86,000 plus orders were taken for the 2023 Ford Maverick, which is an all-time record for the brand for pre-orders in such a short time. Pent-up demand has been at a fever pitch because the 2022 Maverick orders had been shut down for the hybrid model as soon as November of last year, and then EcoBoost early this year. The bottom line is they sold out long ago and the line has been forming. Add to that the thousands of customers who had long-standing orders for the 2022 model that never got built, who switched their orders over to the 2023 model, and now you have a sellout of the 2023 model year in just a week. With what's reported to be a short production year for the 2023 Ford Maverick, with a refreshed 2024 model launching earlier in the year, there are concerns by many that Ford will again be unable to build all of these 2023 orders before the clock runs out. Furthermore, hybrid models and those with electronic-heavy options are the ones customers want the most, and the ones Ford is building the least of. The mix Ford plans to build is 35% hybrid and 65% EcoBoost. Actual orders are anecdotally reporting to be the exact opposite, just as we saw in the 2022 model year. The fact is, most 2022 orders that never got built are hybrids, and those with packages including things like the highly constrained Copilot 360 and other electronic-heavy options. This means that if you have your hopes pinned on a hybrid, best of luck to you. You can tilt fate in your favor by letting loose of options and packages that are highly constrained, but it's still going to be a race to the finish. EcoBoost customers are more likely to see their builds show up at their dealerships in 2022, but even there, new options like the Tremor packages are still very limited, reported to be only 8% of production. Add any electronics or constrained option packages to that, and you might just be waiting forever. Lastly, if you didn't order one during the 1 week order window in September and really want a Maverick, best of luck to you, man. Watch a few episodes of The Hunger Games and brush up on your life fighting skills. You're going to be subject to finding one that might land on a dealership and fighting off the other customers to see who will pay the highest added markup. You can also find used ones out there, but even there, you'll pay well over the original MSRP. Now, if you've already got your order in, strap on your seatbelts and get ready for a ride. When we ordered our 2022 Hybrid XL, it took 6 months and we thought that was a rodeo. This year will be no different and possibly even worse. With continued supply and manufacturing snafus, it's just likely to be bumpy. Best advice is keep in touch with what's happening with your dealership representative and watch the internet news and stay vigilant. It is a rodeo like I've never seen in the car business. If you already placed a 2022 Maverick order and you've switched over, you already know this. If you're just joining the fray and you've placed an order for a 2023, you're just going to have to learn to meditate and relax and be ready for whatever comes, because you're just going to have to trust me on that, just like when I said these are going to sell out. Okay? So what I will tell you is that we have skin in the game. We placed an order for a 2023 Maverick Tremor. And so just like when we had skin in the game for the 2022 model year and all of our coverage, we're right along here with you. So we have this truck that may or may not ever show up. Honestly, I've got about a 50-50 chance of it ever happening. And if it does, then we're going to do a lot of video on it. And if it doesn't, then we'll be talking about what's new for 2024. But that's just the attitude you have to have, is hopefully it happens. And if it doesn't, life's going to go on. So there you go. We have over 45 videos that we've done on our long-term Maverick, other Mavericks that we've test driven, technical, how-tos, mods, all of that right there on our Maverick playlist and upcoming news as well. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel right there. Either way, stay tuned.